The film you are about to see was produced as a troop information film, specially prepared to alert the American soldier against a hidden enemy, an enemy that can destroy morale, rob the soldier of the will to fight, and even trick him into surrendering. Enemy propaganda. Although this study of deception was made for a military audience, we think that you, the American public, will also find it pertinent and enlightening.
I want to give you the truth, folks. The truth about America. I've made it my business to study these things, and I happen to know the facts. I see people with foreign accents. I see Negroes. Now I ask you, if we allow this thing to go on, what's going to become of us real Americans? What's the answer? What are we real Americans going to do about it? You'll find it right here in this little pamphlet. The truth about Negroes and foreigners. Now, friends, these books are free. Paid for by real Americans who want others to know the truth.
Excuse me, young man, but are you actually going to read that stuff?
Sure, why not? You heard what he said.
Yes, I heard. But do you believe in that kind of talk?
I don't know, makes pretty good sense to me.
I'm speaking to you as an American. And I tell you, friends, we'll never be able to call this country our own until it's a country without. Without what? Yeah, without what? Without Negroes. Without alien foreigners. Without Freemasons. You know these people.
What's wrong with the Masons? I'm a Mason. Hey, that fella's talking about me.
These are your enemies. These are the people who are trying to take over our country. Now you know them. You know what they stand for. And it's up to you and me to fight them. Fight them and destroy them before they destroy us.
Before he said Masons, you were ready to agree with him. This is not classroom theory. I saw it happen. I saw it first in Berlin in 1932.
The Jew who has stolen our nation and our birthright. The Jew! He must be shunned. He must be ostracized. He must be eliminated. They and their faith must be destroyed.
Then there are the Freemasons.
In Germany, we have no place for secret societies. There will be only one society, and that is the Nazi Party. There will be no secrecy about that in the new Greater Germany.
There were Jews to be beaten and killed.
The Jews were not powerful, but
They were a convenient excuse for all the nation's ills. They found that truth does not die easily, and so they decided to abolish truth. One great source of truth is literature, so they burned books. 20 million of them. Albert Einstein, one of the world's great scientists, disproved that theory too. He was non-alien, so he had to leave Germany. His mind was dedicated to the search for truth, and the Nazis, having sold a lie, were most afraid of truth.
There is no master race. There are people who may find these ideas convenient, but science cannot support them. There is no scientific proof that there's any correlation between a man's racial characteristics and his native ability or character. In all racial groups, we find the same range of potentialities. We must judge each man as an individual,
and not by the length of his nose.
Remember that there is no master race. That is a scientific truth. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying.
Not everybody can be a robot polisher.
America is minorities, and that means you and me. So let's not be suckers.